Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a beautiful girl who lived in a big castle. She had everything she could possibly want or need, but she was very lonely. She had servants that would do anything for her, but she had no friends. And so she spent her days looking out of her tower window, dreaming of a handsome prince who would come and sweep her off her feet. One day, while she was gazing out of her window, she saw a handsome young man riding a horse towards the castle. He was tall and muscular with a kind face and long flowing hair. The girl's heart skipped a beat. Could this be the handsome prince she'd been dreaming of? She quickly brushed some stray hairs behind her ear and tried to fix her dress, hoping he wouldn't notice how dirty and torn it was. As he approached, she noticed that he wasn't a prince at all. He was just a lowly stable boy. He tipped his hat to her and smiled, and she blushed and waved back. The stable boy, whose name was Tom, had been working in the castle stables for many years. He was a hard-working and honest young man, but he was also very shy. He had seen the princess in the tower many times before, and he had developed a strong crush on her, but he was too shy to approach her until today. As he rode past her tower, he mustered up all his courage and shouted, "Hey, princess, wanna go for a ride?" The princess was taken aback by his boldness, but she couldn't help but smile. She had never met a man who wasn't afraid of her father, the king. She quickly got down from her tower and ran to the stables. When the king saw them leaving together, he was furious. He had always kept his daughter locked away in her tower, and he didn't like that some lowly stable boy had come and taken her away. Tom didn't know what to do. He had only meant to ask the princess if she wanted to go for a ride. But now the king was chasing after them, brandishing a sword. Tom took the princess to the forest and hid her in a cave. Then he went back to the castle to face the king. The king was furious when he found out that Tom had taken his daughter away. But Tom didn't care. He had finally found the courage to stand up to the king and defend what he believed in. And in the end, the king had to admit that Tom was right. He had been too harsh on his daughter and had kept her locked away for no good reason. From that day on, Tom and the princess were inseparable. They would spend their days riding through the forest and their nights talking by the fire. The princess was finally happy because she had found true love with a man who wasn't a prince.